Okay, so don't something did something. So these images here are going to be part of your environment. Currently, right now, they're in X-ray mode. If you type in X-ray, you can see that it's on. If I disable it, wait for it, it turns it off. We use X-ray mode so that we can better see our process, I guess. So I'm going to turn it back on. Um, as you can see, it turns everything into X-ray mode. One of the hardest pieces about this particular assignment is that you need to be really careful that you don't get into an orbit view. Okay? This is where you want to be really careful that you are not in an orbit view. You are in a top view. So you're going to have to learn how to use the pan tool. That's shift and the wheel. Okay. The minute you accidentally go into orbit view or anything like that, the only way to get back to top view is to go to top view right here. Okay. So we have done a little bit of the cubes, and I'm sure that some of you still have some cube stuff to do. Okay, I know it's not finished. What I want to do here is I want to walk you through a quick process of, I don't want that one, I want this one, of no chatting. So I'm going to zoom in just even a little bit more. Here's my arc tool, and notice how I keep it with on the inference. There's the green, there's the red. If I go this way, it's on the red. I'm going to keep it on the green only because I know that that's a nice even arch. I'm going to make sure now. I need to be really careful here. There are lots of endpoints in here. If I zoom in, you can see that arcs are made up of lines. Okay, they're all made up of lines. So when I am using the arc tool, I need to be very careful to make sure that I get on the end. And it's a double, whoops, I didn't do that right. So it's a double click, double click. Now that's a little poorly done. So undo. I'm going to actually get my move tool, move M. I'm going to bring that down a little bit. I'm going to go back to my arc tool which is A. Click, click, click. Okay, come back, wait for that green dot. Click. Okay, I'm going to see if this works. Click. And notice that I did not double click there because I wanted to actually change the arc location. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to move this a little bit to get a little bit of a better result. Come in here. I'm actually going to see if I can pull this off. Look at this. I'm going to stretch it a little bit. Oh, did you see that? That was rude. So notice that I have snapping off. Okay, notice I have snapping off. If you have snapping on, things start getting a little challenging because it keeps wanting to snap everywhere. So again, I'm going to see about, let's go there, get to the end. See how it's snapping? See that snappy behavior? It will it will snap sometimes because I'm getting so zoomed in. There we go. Now notice how all of my connections, that's a nice smooth transition between the arcs. Okay, I'll show you what a yucky one looks like. That is a yucky one. You see that? See that little point on there? That is a yucky connection. You want nice and smooth. I'm going to give it a go here and see if I can pull it off. And I could have double clicked on that one, but oh, look at that. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Do you see that point there? It's very noticeable when I come out. Does everyone see it? Does everyone see that little bit of a yucky? So what we do here is we can come in, and what I'm doing is I'm looking for a green dot. There's a green dot. Where's another? There's another green dot. And too many segments. All right, so I have to zoom out. Come here, zoom out, move over, and I'm going to get another green. And there I go. Now, you see how it created a face? It created a face because all of the lines are coplanar. Coplanar means that it is perfectly flat. Excuse me. Eraser, erase, erase. And now I need to be careful here and make sure that I've erased all of the extra stuff to it. And I feel like, that's all right. See how I'm zooming in a lot and zooming out a lot. Okay. Now I'm just going to fly through the rest of this. So here we go. I'm going to, let's see if I can pull. I'll live with it. That right there, it's okay. Ugh, that's ugly. I would want to fix that, okay? Eraser. Ooh, undo, eraser. There we go. And then I have that other issue right there. So I'm going to grab this one. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Trigger finger. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. And eraser. There. There. Much better. Now you can see that I'm going to end up erasing that line there because I'm going to go here. Too many. Escape on the keyboard. I want this one. There we go. Come in here and erase this one. Think. Yep, that's good. And anchor. There we go. There we go. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Pan over here. And that's a yucky. So I'm going to come in here and see if I can. Now notice that you can accidentally, because I'm going to do it again. Oh, I love it when that happens. Look at what happened. because of the way I moved my mouse, it actually went up instead of staying flat. So I know I need to erase that. Come back into top view. Come back here. Let's see here. Art. And I am trying. There we go. Eraser. Eraser. Ooh. Right there. Ooh, ooh. Did I leave anything? No. Yeah.
It says the number of segments is too large for the given angle and radius.
Right. That means, okay, so what does that mean? That's a good question to ask. So what that means is that the angle that I'm doing here, every arc has a default amount of segments. Okay? Every arc has a default amount of segments. And each of those segments must be at least a certain length. Okay? And when it warns me that it's too much, it's that the fact is my arc is not long enough. Okay? That's where that confusion's kicking in. I need to have each segment of that arc to be a certain length. Okay? And I'm not making my arc long enough. So that's okay. But if I was to do this, it might not like it. It's really weird on how it kicks in, because it does feel as though it's random. But generally, what's happening here is that your arc is not long enough. It needs to be longer. That's the best cheat that I can give you for that. See, right there. Okay? Right there. So my arc there is not long enough. If I bring it out a little bit, so if I go here to here, I'm all set. Then I can come in here and come in, and then I need to come in here, but I want it this way. And then I need to get in there. There we go. So eraser, erase that, erase that, erase those. That's a little grumpy there, but that's okay. Arc. Now remember, I am recording this. Oops, trigger finger. I need to zoom in. Oh, I got another one. So as you can see, my number one way of solving that is just to make my arc longer. And then I only use part of it. Okay? I need to make this a little bit cleaner. Again. Escape. I'm going to go here and there. That's pretty. And get rid of that. There we go. Now I'm going to get my arc tool again. Watch out. Watch out. What's happening here? What endpoint am I going for? The green one. I am going for the green one. It's just a good habit to get into, is going for the green one. There we go. I need to erase this line. Ooh, I need to erase that one. Arc tool. There. So pretty. Arc tool. You need to be careful here. We'll try here. Nope. There. Ooh. Ugh. There's a yucky spot right there. Okay. So yeah, if you want that 4, okay, you want that 4, you got to be, oh, look at there, I'm on the blue axis. I can lock in my axis if I wanted, but typically we don't bother with that. We'll just kind of move it. Now notice what I'm doing here. I'm grabbing my move tool and moving that endpoint. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to my arc tool. I'm here. There, arc tool. Ooh. How far can I go? 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 Yeah, I think so. Can I go the whole way? Oh, trigger finger. And all the way. Let's see. There you go. See how it just went soft gray? Okay. So now I can get into orbit view, get my push-pull, and pull it up, and I have a flame. Okay? All right. I'm going to stop the video.